Welcome back, folks, and it's Lamb Echo 1 returning. I've just been away on a short vacation with my folks. We went on this nice, beautiful 4-day cruise out of Auckland, and it was great to be there, listen to some beautiful music. I have to go. And just basically ate every day. Spent a lot of time with my folks, my sister and her husband. Attended some quiz shows. We celebrated birthdays, and with all good things, there also must come an end. So this week's episode is a bit different in the sense that I am sharing with you one of my completed assignments that I had completed for school, and it was a retelling of a Maori myth and legend. So naturally I thought Maori myths and Star Wars. And so who better to portray a Maori in Star Wars but TVARI Morrison. And so the mission began in trying to acquire action figures of TVARI Morrison. Now, a while back I did pick up a Jango Fett, Black Series Jango Fett. Just recently also at EB Games picked up the 5s and other Boba Fett figures. Luckily they had quite a few releases, and this is what I came up with. Enjoy.
Tēnā koutou. I am the younger brother of the legendary Maui. Let me tell you the story of when Maui slowed Tamanui Tera, the sun. Long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, near the cluster of the Matariki, there is a land of Aotearoa, where Tamanui Tera, the sun, raced so fast across the sky that every day the earth was plunged into darkness. One evening, we could barely even see our evening meal, a hangi, where hot stones are brewed with food and cooked with the trap heat. We were not too happy about this, so Maui announced an idea to us, his brothers, that he'd catch Tamanui Tera and make him travel more slowly. Maui was a demigod and had pulled off amazing feats already. It would be impossible to catch the sun, one of my brothers said. He's much bigger than any bird you've ever caught. The heat and flames would surely burn you to death, said another. I think he's got sunstroke, another added, as we all laughed. But Maui had a trick up his sleeve. He had the magical jawbone of his ancestor, Muriranga Whenua. He convinced us that it would allow him to catch Tamanui Tera. The next night, Maui instructed us and the others of the village to collect flax, and with it we plaited a pile of long ropes that could be used to catch Tamanui Tera. Maui chanted a karakia, or prayer, over the ropes for protection. Taura nui, taura roa, taura kaha, taura toa, taura here ia Tamanui Tera. Whakamaua kia mau, kia ita. That night, ropes and supplies in hand, Maui led us on the long journey under the cover of darkness to the place where Tamanui Tera rose. We came into a deep scorched pit in the earth where Tamanui Tera was sleeping. Maui instructed us to soften the surrounding clay so that we could build clay barriers to protect ourselves from Tamanui Tera's fiery heat when he rose. We then arranged the ropes into a noose around the pit and waited. Soon morning came. Tamanui Tera woke and started to rise. The heat was so great that we screamed in fear and tried to run away, but Maui commanded us to stay. Just then, Tamanui Tera peered down to the edges of the pit and saw Maui standing before him. Tamanui Tera was furious. He hurled a ball of fire towards Maui, but Maui ducked, holding tightly to his rope and once more chanting his karakia, Taura nui, taura roa, taura kaha, taura toa, taura here ia Tamanui Tera, whakamaua kia mau, kia ita. So we pulled on the ropes and trapped Tamanui Tera. As he rose, he grew angry when he realized what was happening. Maui then pulled out the jawbone and, braving the heat, struck Tamanui Tera powerfully. Tamanui Tera roared and thrashed. Maui commanded Tamanui Tera to slow down. No longer will you dictate the length of our days. From now on, you will travel slowly across the sky. After a long and violent fight and a few more jawbone strikes, Tamanui Tera finally gave up and agreed to slow down. We let go of the ropes and the tired Tamanui Tera drifted slowly to the sky. From then on, Maui and his people had more than enough time to fish, work and gather food, and Tamanui Tera continued to travel slowly across the sky. And that is the story of how Maui slowed Tamanui Tera the sun.
This recent pickup comes via TradeMe, which is the New Zealand eBay equivalent, and it is a figure I have been looking for a very long time, and that is the Jake Rockwell Centurions figure with his accessories. This lot also came with Max Ray's accessories, which I do have in my collection without any accessories. In 1986, we moved to Australia for 2 years, and Christmas of 86, I got a Jake Rockwell for Christmas, and it's one of my fondest memories.